Let's get it.
Let's
Get it. Pay attention.
If you could take my creative taste and put it into a K-pop music video, this is what it is. Hi, my name is Jordan Orm. I'm a professional video editor for artists like these guys. All right, let's get into this frickin' thing. You need to stop laughing at yourself, Jordan. That's embarrassing.
Let's get it.
Ooh.
Let's get it. Pay attention.
This is fire. So what the frick is this story about? One of my favorite K-pop theory creators is called Bookish Theories, and I read this on her Twitter. The music video is based around this traditional Korean folklore tale, which is called The Tiger Who Loved the Sun. So I've played 6 tigers who love the sun so much that they want to eat it to get its warmth. So let's keep that in mind as we watch the video. So right at the beginning here, we have our inciting incident. We have, which I believe this little orb thing is the sun, and it is cold. It is covered in ice. It's not doing its job. It's not doing sun things. And so we get to focus on that, and the story literally unfolds.
Let's get it. Pay attention.
Yeah, I paid attention because your body froze except for your head. That's cool. So the editor actually went and freeze framed the entire video except masked out her face right here, and she gets to say her lyrics and then unfreeze the video, and we continue down this transition through the glass. That is how you do good visual effects in music videos. This video is already so visually stunning. Look at this. That is pro right there. And even the way that the screen like warps as the camera flows through the glass, all of that, this entire thing, VFX. Beautiful job. And we see now, because the sun is not doing its job, that it is very cold. So we can see her breath, and it's getting out of control. And the lyric says, "Should I break this icy heart?" And the traditional costumes and artwork with like a modern flair is very nice. Nope. No. This video is too, bruh. I could break this down for a while, bruh. As you can see now, we have 6 tigers that are falling in love with the sun and want to eat it to get its warmth. So we established that it is very cold, very icy, and we established that they're tigers based on this tiger silhouette flying, and then a human hand breaking through the glass. Or ice, I'm not sure what it is. But even just connecting this visual of the ice and the hand going through to this ice in the foreground is such nice visual continuity. It's just delicious. Dude, a little like body pop. Woo! That was fire. This starts on this shot where the camera starts to tilt down, and then we match that camera movement to the ice breaking, and then one of these water drops becoming an orb, which then transfers to another orb shot. Perfect match cut as the camera is doing a perfect match cut. And then we have a mask right here and 2 different shots of her, one with her arms out and one with her arms in on top of each other. Bro, look at this. And then we punch in right here. An entirely new shot of her is just zoomed in on top of her face, and it's just that cut out. And then one at a time we reveal her tiger claws, and then we just start doing crazy jump cuts. But because the framing and the lighting is similar but slightly different, it looks cool. And then her claws literally go into this artwork animation that kind of matches the lines of the eyes that open up. Bruh, this is so dirty, like in the best way. Oh, that is so good. And it matches the lyrics perfectly. I'm in conflict, bro. That's so freaking, that editing is so good. The way that the editor is matching her claw marks with certain shapes is wild, bro. So we have the tiger chasing the sun, and in this shot we just jump cut around, and we have this like circle orb following each of them, almost like a little halo. And then we cut to her making a circle claw mark, and then we also add that little halo right back in, right there. So we have the same shape, circles, happening even with her motion and with all the animation and editing and visual effects. It's delicious. I'm gonna re-edit this section of the music video with some of the new features from Filmora 13.4. And let me tell you, the last one is wild. First up is AI stickers. So you just go to stickers and then AI sticker, and then you can type in anything you want. This music video is about white tigers. So we're gonna do a bunch of white tiger stickers. And then I went ahead and just laid it into the music video, added some effects, some transitions, animated them around, and boom, we got more white tigers in the music video. Next up, we have curved text. For my reaction at the end, I wanted the text to match the circle that we saw before in the music video. So we just click titles, shape, and then we have a bunch of circle presets right there. You can customize it and it looks great. Okay, here is the craziest one. It is called AI voice clone. All you have to do is, since we have this text already, we have to click text to speech, and then there is a new option for voice AI clone. They just had me record a little story. The rabbit swims to the monkey, but he can't help him. It was a sad story with some animals. Then all I have to do is rename it, click generate, and boom, it's gonna create a bunch of different audios that I can just put in here. Here's something that I would never say. Pizza is horrible.
That's actually horrifying.
All right, so here's the final video.
어둠 속 빛난 tiger eyes 내 감추는 채로 다가가 새빨간 말로 홀려놔.
That was absolutely wild. What is the world coming to? Download Filmora with the link in the description and have some fun.
다가가 새빨간 말로 홀려놔. 방심한 순간 close.
Perfect matching of the camera movement. We have the overhead shot tracking side to side, and then we just cut to another shot with the exact same camera movement.
방심한 순간 close.
This video is so good. Bro, this video is stunning. We're not even a minute in, guys. We're not even a minute in, and I'm in full conflict. All right, so we have another. Oh, this is the camera movement. It actually doesn't even match. I thought, because my brain was visually tricked, that this shot started tilting down and then we cut to the next shot. But no, we just cut in on motion and it feels better. That is a hot tip. If there's motion already happening in the shot, cut in the middle of the motion and it's gonna feel delicious. Okay, noted. So the sound is bum bum. All right, that's what the sound is. So how did the editor actually match that? The sun flying into the middle of the screen, and then we get also kind of a literal mirror shot. I thought this was actually just mirrored in post, so you can actually create mirrored shots like this, but it looks like there's an actual mirror because the images aren't exactly the same. There is a little bit of an angle change, and that's because there's actually a mirror that they're touching in real life. What we're focused on right here is the lights coming to the middle. So this light goes to the middle, and then this light goes to the middle, and then there's a light that fades in that has hands around it, also in the middle, and then the next shot we have a light lighting up in the middle. We're focused on the middle, on the suns that go, and it just matches perfectly. Dude, watch this. Yeah, so they want to eat the sun. Dude, this is so good. All right, so it looks like they have a green screen moment with a little JCPenney photo background. I love that it's frozen and then they become unfrozen as they eat the sun. But all of this stuff is shot on green screen with a simple background, and you can utilize that in so many different ways that we see here. You can do a freeze frame and split it down the middle. You can do a tracking camera shot like this coming up pretty soon. Right there. And then we also just have a lot of just random jump cuts. We have like a dark scene, and then we just jump cut to a bright scene, and you can see it's a jump cut because their position changes a tiny bit, and boom, we get a very interesting change within the shot. This tracking shot isn't difficult to do because all of them are shot on a static camera just like this one, and then you just create this really wide green screen frame, and then you can actually virtually move the camera across it, and it looks like this. And you can easily just match up the camera movements, and with some rotoscoping, it looks great. Bruh, the match cut to the frame by frame animation is crazy. This watercolor painting is beautiful. Well done. I'm also loving the anamorphic lenses.
Nope.
They are using freeze frames so well. Oh my god, that is so creative. I'm loving this mixed media vibe. It is so cool. And then this match cut right back, and it looks like they kind of utilize the watercolor on the edges of the real shot, which helps blend it together. Beautiful. And then we get her, this shot of her falling away, which helps us catch the next shot when she's actually reaching down in the choreo. Fire. Bruh, check this out. Check this part out. They literally drew a mask right here, so her head was freeze framed, but her hair continues to move. Why have I never thought of that? That is so awesome. This is dirt. I can't with this video, bro. I literally can't. Okay, this little zoom in and never mind. That doesn't make any sense. I'll stop now. Just let's watch the video. But this zoom and close up right there. Fire. I love that they shot the fan on a green screen and then just put it in the foreground here. So this thing isn't really here. They just comped it in there just to make the spatial awareness make sense. Again, we have the cat shadow. The choreo is going off in this area. Again, that's another one of those perfect match cut moments where you just change the lighting in the scene and then do the choreo again, and we can match cut those shots perfectly together instead of trying to get like the perfect lighting cue where you're like, okay, we're gonna turn off all the lights in 3, 2, 1. Bro, everybody was perfect except you, Nathan. Brother. Now we have to redo everything. Okay, so instead of doing that, all you have to do is just film it with the lights on, film it again with the lights off, and the editor can turn the lights off for you. Like this. Fire. Ooh, that was a nice shot of the tigers. I love these little moments where they're just reminding you, these are actually white tigers that are on the carousel trying to find the sun so they can eat it. Thank you for reminding us, editor. I appreciate that. This is such a freaking good director. Look at how the camera movement and the light just guides your eye perfectly to where you need to look. Every single frame is a painting. Like actually they're kind of inspired by paintings, but they just look that pretty. Like what? The cinematographer is crazy. Everything about this video is crazy. It's so good. What the heck? I need to stop pausing. Enough with the perfect music video, okay? Enough with it. Stop. This circle effect could be achieved with a lens, and I think it is because of the way that the lighting changes on the edges and the way that the light interacts. So this is a fisheye lens, which when you film it and you put it in your editing software, it actually just creates a circle like this. But they decided to use a fisheye lens to actually create an orb transition from our animation to the orb to, rotoscoping out this orb to a fisheye lens back to the orb right here. And then putting the orb on a blend mode of screen so the dark parts you can see through and you can see the shot behind it. And you just kind of use some simple VFX and there you go. Genius! That is so cool. These filmmakers are so smart. lovely match cut. Even with the little paw VFX are studly. All of the VFX in this video are so well blended in. They feel so professional. They're so subtle. You never really notice they're there. Like, this just looks like a projection. It doesn't even really look like VFX, but it's actually VFX. Like, that's so well done. That's so good. This is incredible. The first shot is one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. The way that she throws this out, it's gotta be VFX. No way that's a real shot. But the way that this works is we're cutting a bunch of just spinning shots together. So anything that has to do with spinning is gonna create a lot of motion blur because there's spinning and motion. And if you cut a bunch of shots together that have spinning elements, it'll feel like a match cut. And look, this is the most replayed part because it's the best editing moment in the video. Let's go. So we go from spinning to spinning to spinning to spinning. You'll just see the amount of spinning shots. It's crazy. Spinning, 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 spinning. How many? That was so many. So many spinning shots. We also get these really cool VFX right here, just flying around. And I love myself an abstract hair shot. I don't know what it is, but hair to me is so graceful and flowing, and it just looks beautiful. And so if you can just get a shot that focuses on hair, there's a few of them later in this video, it looks so good. We got a little blend mode moment, which I like this. If you go too hard on the blend modes, it looks a little funky. But if you do like 2 frames like this, did 2 or 3 frames, so we have a shot right here, and then we do a blend mode of the next shot, and then we do a blend mode of another shot and one of these little whip things. If you do that, that's a sick transition between this, you know, medium close-up to a close-up, which isn't, you know, the most satisfying edit, but you add a little something, just a flash, it helps a lot. Another abstract hair shot. Bro, the editing is so good, it's literally my taste. This is how I would edit a K-pop video. Oh, the sun's getting close and they're melting. Okay, again, we have one of these match cuts just to change the lighting. So right here, as her, you know, liquid hand, she turns into liquid and then her liquid turns back into a hand. And it looks like she's holding something, maybe part of the sun. And then right here, right on that downbeat is actually a match cut. You can tell that she's in a different position. And that's how you get that lighting cue. So good. Okay, dude, this is another crazy tip. So this shot right there where they're kind of zooming in and the camera's shaky, that's created in post. They were probably like, ah, bro, it just doesn't quite feel intense enough. Like what they're doing, like they're doing an kind of an intimate thing, but we need to feel the energy of that last chorus. And the editor was like, say less. I'm just gonna speed up the footage, add a little camera shake, and then also add a directional blur, very subtly sideways, so it kind of gets blurry from time to time. We'll just turn it off and on, and it's gonna feel so intense. So check it out. Fire, fire. Okay, yeah, now the sun is very bright. Bro, she ate that thing. Like she ate, like for real. For real, she ate. Sorry, that was a bad joke. I shouldn't have said that. But look, there is light coming from inside of her head. So the tigers ate the sun. And it's bright now. It's not frozen. Yay! Well, thank you so much. If you guys want to learn more about editing, you can check out my website below. Okay, bye. Love you. God bless.